Oh, Haito, and welcome back to the Fairy Circle. It is I, Aito, your Moth Fairy guide to magically fantastical worlds of today. Jumping back into Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And before we do that, we do need to guess a game. Also, congrats, Emery, on being the first pupa. Damn. All right. Is this? I think this is a PS2 game. I'm trying to guess what it might be. Correct. You're always first, even when you're not first. Which you always are. So you always are, and you never aren't. I'm trying to think of what game this could maybe be. But I'm not really sure. Might be a later game than I thought initially, actually. I want to say it's some, like... let me guess Spider-Man. Just throw something in there. Spider-Man 2... No, but it is PS2. Okay, no, I was right then. Some kind of, like, action... beat-em-up game. Not sure what it is yet, though. I still don't know. At this point, I think if I don't know, I might never know. The Warriors. Yeah, I never really gotten that. Isn't that a movie? I've never seen the movie. I guess this is like a game based off the movie. I don't know. Anyway, get out of my face. All right. Boom. Oh, wait. This. Okay. So we need to finish up this case, but we're right at the end because it's day 2 and it's the second half of day 2. And usually, I feel like they almost never have more than 2 witnesses, except maybe in the same day, except maybe like the final case or something. So I think we've got probably an hour left in this case, and then we can move on to the circus one, which I knew was in this game, but I don't actually know anything about it, to be fair. All right. We supposed to take the bar exam. I believe in you. It's not that hard. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright said. You. Miss Von Karma, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation. Down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? Caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that's the car accident 1 year ago. Motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
There's all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Dr. Dre is a totally different kind of doctor. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. All right. I'm guessing we've got 2 or 3 cross-examinations we'll do, and then we'll be done. That was like last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like that was in May too. Like the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd, and like our accident was like on the 24th. Two accidents back to back. You assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Like something really bad had happened at like my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah, that was the cause of the, or what was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines like got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray like wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sis. And like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True, true.
But like, I don't like have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. Okay, last year in May. Okay. Night accident. My sister was totally tired while she was driving. Your sis Mimi Miney, was she that exhausted? This is different. Yeah, if only you'd had your
license and were able to drive for your sister.
Okay, I feel like we're probably gonna have to press that because why would we get a new thing amended if not? I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the driver's seat. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like it was at like 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had like a paper due like really soon, so like I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. Also, we do know she had a license because she gave a license photo to the hospital. But, you know, I'll go back to that after we press it. I like to press all the stuff first. Just because, like, you never know what you might get out of it. So, it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like kept wanting to forget that time, so like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore.
Well, it's all right. No need to push yourself.
I think I like gave an interview after the accident. Like that would probably be the most accurate, you know? It's that article, then I've already got it. I like didn't have my license, so like I couldn't take over driving for her. Oh, that's the, okay. Here we go. And that's why you were in the passenger seat. Like, yeah. I was like at my college's research lab till like really late. So my sis was like giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. Yes. You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. Gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yes, let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. I think I already have an idea. I do want to read the this thing again. Highway of Nightmares, May 24th. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Inimini holds an interview about car crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Inimini is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Interesting. Okay. So I think there's two things we need to press. Or not press. I want to press this with the news or with the. Oh, let me check. Is it license photo? Eni's photo for her driver's license. Dr. Hottie's treasured possession. That's got to be it, right? I was thinking maybe we needed to press the other thing, but I think this one's like the only one I'm sure about. But I wanted to check because I couldn't remember if it actually, because like it's her technically her driver's photo for her driver's license, but it isn't the license. So I wanted to check, but it calls it a license photo in the description and the title. So it's gotta work, right? Like it wouldn't call it that if it wasn't proof that she had a license, right? Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, yeah, we got it. Miss Miney. That was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know? Ah! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not...
Don't take their side, motherfucker.
At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm half convinced Von Karma's mom's side of the family are related to the Belmonts with the fucking precision she has on that whip. I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Ow! Don't just stand there to yourself. You too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. How does she do that? Uh, Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Eh? That's because,
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Noob.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but like around that time I was like really close to getting my license. Press. So what do you mean by really close? Like I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit. Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sis was, like, totally a big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain, and, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car to the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but, guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Okay, don't be mean.
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. It was a new car. Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
I'm gonna go over there and smack you myself. And it was really special. And it was a really special model. She had waited her whole life for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor,
Yes.
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then.
That's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. You like would say things. Oh wait, yeah. No, that's right. It's been. Wait, do I need to press it a second time because it's different? I don't think so. If I'm not sure what to do, I'll go press it again. She like would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." Was your sister good at driving? She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be the like racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. That just, I don't know why this is making me think of Racing Lagoon, which is like a Japan only, I think it was PS1 racing RPG, which now that I'm bringing that up, man, imagine if that game had like done well, and if like it had completely altered the course of racing games. So instead of most racing games nowadays being like Forza and stuff, where it's just like a really realistic driving simulator, the like common, the most common type of racing game was like one with like a in-depth story and like RPG mechanics. I might actually have played a couple racing games if that were the case. Although I'm not particularly interested in drivers or in Racing Lagoon specifically, but you know, if it was a whole subgenre, I'm sure there would be at least one or two that made me go, I'll try it out. Somehow I think she bought my question off track again. She's pretty good at that, TBH, for like a case 2 character. So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. All right, we're gonna press this, and I think we need to either press the third statement again or present something to it. I need to go read it again. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I like immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled like in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony, but we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. He almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. This one, the couple one about England. Let me check my stuff. Can I read? I can't read this one. It's just... Okay. Two women's car crashed. One of the women was unable to escape the flaming wreckage. Ongoing investigation revealed the driver falling asleep at the wheel. A huge sea of flames. Open the door. In the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Yes, this is new car. It was a totally special model from England. We don't have anything else about the car, do we? Let me press this. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. Oh shit, I fucking forgot about that. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, she got out of the right side, which means... Okay. Wait. Whatever. That's important. I think I'm mixing some stuff up in my head because I'm getting confused about how cars work. Yeah, no, because the driver's side... Yeah, the driver's seat's on the right. Yeah. So she was driving, but she said she wasn't driving. Okay, I got it. We'll finish this press thing, and then I got it. They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. I was confused because I'm pretty sure Japanese cars also have the driver's seat on the right, and I forgot that how much Phoenix Wright games get localized. So this takes place in America. I was thinking in my head that this is taking place in Japan, which is why that didn't like come to mind until he specifically said that. All right. They're expensive and the driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Don't you have to get like a special permit or driver's license to drive foreign cars where the wheel is on the opposite side? Because, like, obviously it's going to affect how you drive and stuff. I think that's true. I don't know. What do you know? That sleek shape. That's, oh god, I can't. Yeah. The cool breeze of the AC. Wait, dude, what do you mean the cool breeze of the AC? American cars have AC. Forgive me. Personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's also kind of interesting because this game originally, these games originally came out on GBA, but they didn't get localized until the DS. So they were localized like a good 5-6 years after they came out. So like, not only did they have to localize it for another country, but also for a slightly different time period. Interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Okay, we have to press. Yeah, I got you. She specifically says right side, right? Woke up with a huge sea of flames. Wait. Got out the right door. Yeah, okay. I just want to double check that's where she said it. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? Also, yeah, weird obscure laws are interesting, especially all the ones that like exist or have existed until recently, but like nobody followed them because they were just like the most nonsensical things. I'm actually, I wonder if any of those like actually come up in these types of games or not. I don't know. I don't remember anything like super weird about the first game. An article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and like got out. It's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ooh, what do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you would escape using the right side door of the car, but if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ooh. Got your ass.
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Eni said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I had to ask our parents, but no, our parents don't have other licenses. The car just needs to be 20 years or younger to be driven. If not, then it can only be for display like vintage cars stuff. Oh, interesting. I wonder why it has to be 20 years or younger. I guess because like different countries have different standards. And it would be a problem to like if the standards didn't of a like older car didn't match up, I guess. Interesting. Okay, I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Okay. So the problem is I'm like 99% certain the person on the stand is Mimi Miney, and she had plastic surgery to look like Eni and has been posing as her sister ever since. But I don't know what the game wants me to say here is the problem. possible this is one of those ones where you can say either because it's such a weird sort of moment where you could argue both are true in a sense. I'm gonna say Mimi Miney. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who can legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The next question.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. That is your real name. Of all the foolish drivel, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister.
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted, so this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Eenie, I mean, Miss Von Car...
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? Become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Oh, like because of the malpractice thing. Because she did say she'd been getting questioned basically every single day up until that accident happened. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. That was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus Christ. And one more for good measure. I think he's dead. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham.
Now then.
What do you mean now? That you're just gonna let that slide?
Looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Not guilty. He's not even on the fucking celebration screen. He's just gone.
That is all. This court's adjourned.
She turned him into fucking mist. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Almost at 13. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Yay! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis, I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. Get it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't you just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... We don't have Misty's thing, do we? Okay, no, then it'd be Pearl, right? Pearl. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Crine Village, and that person will be you, Maya. And But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family? My aunt? No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Damn. Crazy. Also, what's up, Zoli? Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement, cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karine, dear child. Sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Ominous. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. The end. We freaking did it. Sustingus. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Big Top.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and... Oh, God, I wasn't reading past that. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight.
This is... Tumblr, I guarantee Tumblr loves this guy.
The one, the only, Maximilian Galactica.
For not to witness any men, thank you. You're so right. Oh my God, he disappeared. December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Berry Big Circus entrance. Yay, you still got Pearl.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica, he was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max
Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
A magician?
No, a magician.
Mr. Nick.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Karine Village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go.
You're right, we can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remember the train?
Of course I did, but I don't really understand what everyone means by express train.
Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's got to be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really.
Going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's?
Maybe.
I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone.
But Pearly, look, it's time to go.
Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
Amazing. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. December 28th, 9:12 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello. This is the... Oh,
Nick, it's terrible.
Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here, too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
TV.
Now let's check in at the scene.
Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Berry Big Circus? I'm gonna eat blueberry at the Berry Big Circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max. They arrested Max Galactica.
Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Who's Will? Maya said he was a huge fan of she was a huge fan of Max.
All right, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What?
See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. Yeah. Imagine any of this is going to be different. In the detention center. December 28th, 11:19 a.m. Detention center, visitors room.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he uses magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous. Let me think. Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events.
What's with all this fabulous talk?
Welcome to the visitors room.
It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica.
All right, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card.
He called me sweetie. Nick.
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card.
This one.
Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts.
He got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it.
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
Max.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
I don't want to steal one of his hearts.
And you are. Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver.
Or driver?
Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card.
I want this one.
So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
You didn't even fucking ask me what card I got. You bitch.
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much.
Hey, what about my card?
Think of it as a souvenir.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch.
Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely cringe-inducing. Got him. Anyway, bye. Alright.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me?
I was also about to say, like, how is she gonna get in there?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Do you think we'd get annoyed first if they were in a room with this together, this guy or Megatron? Megatron? Like from Transformers? I assume that's not who you're talking about, so I don't know what you mean. Metaton. Oh, okay. Okay. Good question. Metaton, are we talking Undertale Metaton? Because Undertale Metaton wanted to go to surface and meet humans, so I think that this guy would get annoyed first because he'd be annoyed that he's having to talk to a man who might be, like elbowing in on his business, where Metaton would probably want to talk to this guy and get like tips on being a performer and stuff. Would be my guess.
Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world?
Jeebus. Okay.
If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear.
What is this guy talking about?
Anyways, lately...
Oh, I just defaulted to his voice. I didn't even check who was talking. Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max?
That's Maximilian to you, porcupine head. Get it straight.
There ain't anything straight in this room except maybe that guard back there. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not?
I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix held by the Association of International Magicians.
Better one would have been Rules. Rules was going to autocorrect to Randy. Okay. There's one. They only share one letter. That's insane. I didn't mean to do that. In that case, I still think Max, because Rules would, since he's the one on trial, Rules would think he was the evil boss, and Rules always wants to suck up to the evil boss of anywhere he goes and be number two. And then I think Rules would be the one to get more annoyed and leave first once he realized that Max didn't actually do anything. Max would definitely get annoyed first because I'm guessing because the way Max treated Phoenix, Max only likes women, and Rules would potentially try to rizz up Max because they have similar vibes.
It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world.
I'm gonna guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. Very big circus. It's actually funny that we're playing through this now because I'm gonna be playing isn't it Magical Circus? That one SNES Mickey Mouse game. Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Close enough. Magic. Anyway.
You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. Just can't watch a magician on TV, you know?
Getting closer and closer. I've had autocorrect off for like basically the entire time it's existed. Also, when did that come on screen? What the hell? Why was that? That hasn't been there like the whole time, has it? It was weird. Anyway, I feel like someone would have noticed that was. I don't know what happened, why that was on screen. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I've had autocorrect on for basically as long as it existed because I always thought it was really annoying. It does more harm than good, I say.
Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract.
That's why you signed the contract?
Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kind of like the circus performances.
Work myself a lot, so autocorrect helps a lot to make it seem like I'm not as tired as I am. You know what? You're probably right. That is a fair enough point. But I don't like that's true either. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus.
Last night, the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was in the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length.
Questioned you about what?
About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
Then why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Meeting with Russell. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster?
Uh-huh.
What did you talk about?
Things that aren't for your ears.
Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about?
Of course, it was a fabulous chat.
Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act?
I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney.
An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
That.
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
But because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me.
Why's that?
Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica.
So?
I'm the very big star of the Very Big Circus.
And that means? I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max.
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Hey, Max, he's crushed.
Well, we needed to wake him up and smell the coffee. It's a serious business. Yes. I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, please help. Help me. I didn't kill I didn't kill nobody.
Didn't kill nobody?
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never.
Max?
I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. I'll take your case.
Really?
Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Couldn't tell how much of an accent he was supposed to have.
Max?
Yes?
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob Johns. Oh my god. Yeah. What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
I mean, let's give the man credit. He puts on a show. You know, it's an act, Maya. It was always an act. I don't know what to tell you. Correct. Don't meet your heroes. Oh, I thought that was Phoenix. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney. Yes. A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? How do you... Got it right again. What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valuable possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. December 28th. Very big circus entrance.
We're here again.
Yep, but this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. That means Gumshoe's here.
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
Sounds like a plan. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention...
Candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones.
Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter?
Nick, you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here.
Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice the discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Ruh-roh.
Nick, the entrance is right there.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant.
There's no Dolly. Not today.
I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
It's not like we're here on business or anything. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus.
They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time.
So then why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan. Oh, no. It looks like I forgot my wallet.
If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already.
You know I'd never do that to you, Nick.
Love cold desserts when it's cold. Convinced sugar rushes keep you warm. Maybe. You might be onto something. Who knows? I don't mind it, really. I mean, if I'm already cold, I don't think the cold dessert's going to make me that much colder.
This door must lead to the lodging house.
No entry to unauthorized personnel.
You really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering. It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick?
I'm not even going to justify that question with a response.
I bet all the stars stay at that lodging house.
Hold on. There we go. The streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers.
Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades.
You know, I don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? Ask me that question again in 15 years. Or wait, when did the DS version of this game drop? Hold on. Uh, 2005. Yeah. Ask me that again in 15 years, Phoenix. You'll get a very different answer.
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages.
Or maybe this takes place in the future after Twitch and YouTube and everything got destroyed in the war.
I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top.
I don't think that was why.
Look, it's Max.
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Berry Big Circus, but looking around, might as well be Cirque du Galactica.
The stars on his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
That statement has so many implications that we're not going to go into. Because I don't know if Nick and Maya actually ever canonically get together or not. No, it's all right.
Very Big Top Circus is so enormous.
Yep. One look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus.
I know.
It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? Got to balance out the snow cones. Oh my god. There's 2 ways to go. I guess we'll go to the lodging house since it's on the top. December 28th, Lodging House Plaza. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Ah, it's you two. Gumshoe!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working on a crime scene, pal?
Because you're always working, Detective.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. I have to be at the circus anyway. I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show's always the same. Dead body, stage left.
That was a good line, Gumshoe.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Tomorrow's trial. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow?
Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma.
She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she?
What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. She shows up at the precinct. The sound of that whip never ends, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth. You haven't heard what happened to him?
Nick will tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around?
They're really trying to push the idea that he's dead, and I'm barely not I was already like, he's not dead. They're just like pulling a bit, and I'm starting to be like, are they setting up for him to be like the prosecutor of the final case? Because they're really talking about it a lot. I kind of hope that's true, because it'd be hype as hell. But we'll see.
He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Let's say his name again, okay?
Nick?
Ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he?
Yep. Last night around 10 p.m. Died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now.
Oh, you should tell us sooner.
Surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? Also, shouldn't you have like stopped us from standing where the body was? I feel like, I don't know, you'd think there'd be like tape around it.
It's killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Yeep.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. It's discovered quickly, but just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
Ha! There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
Pants grab. Something unusual. What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier.
Footprints, pal. Footprints.
Footprints?
He looks like Dr. Eggman from the back. Hold on. Like, am I crazy? Can I get like a picture of Eggman from the back? Guess I don't necessarily need to get it from the back. I'm gonna hit it from the back. And let me. Oh, there's a picture from the back, but he doesn't have those things in the back. He only has them in the front. Here, I'll save both of these images. You know. Here. You see it? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know. I feel like he could lift his head up and he would just have this huge bushy mustache. And it wouldn't even surprise me.
Look at this picture of the crime scene.
Somehow, someone who was into Dr. Eggman surely saw this ringleader from behind and took a chance. Screenshot. Save that to their special folder. What's this? This wooden box under the body.
No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
Why is the picture in black and white?
And what's so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture.
Uh-huh. The victim's footprints are on the scene.
That's right, pal. Problem is...
Killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo. Where'd the killer come from? And where'd the killer run off to?
Well, obviously, Sonic did a, what's it called? Homing attack and hit him in the back of the head. And then there was a trail of rings that he used to zip up onto the ceiling or the roof with before he took off. It's that easy. Case closed. Put Sonic behind bars where he belongs.
Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying.
A flying culprit? And that's why Max is put away.
That's when something just clicked in my head.
There's no way.
Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haha. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Crime photo added to the court record. Hey, we got our first bit of stuff.
Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere.
He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
Just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal.
Huh?
He left something at the scene of the crime.
You ever heard about that little religious story about the footprints in the beach and Jesus walking always beside you? And if a set of footprints disappear, it's really just Jesus carrying you the rest of the way. I've never heard that in my life. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Is it literal or is it like a joke? Like, ha ha ha, your footprints disappeared because Jesus carried you. Because it kind of sounds more like a joke someone would make when you like walk down the beach and look back and your footprints are gone. Like saying that someone flew and that's why the footprints disappeared.
One of his magician's trademarks, an incredibly well-made silk hat.
With a big feather. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Silk hat, made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness, found at this crime scene. More like a, if you think you're alone, you're actually not. Oh, the whole like Jesus is always with you thing. Yeah. God, why is so much religious stuff like meant to be like comforting and whatnot, but it just sounds like super weird. Like they say it like Jesus is always watching, but to me it always comes off as Jesus is always watching. Which, to be fair, that kind of is what it is, because it's meant to make you like, you know, act according to the church's morals even when no one's around. Religion.
Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols.
Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand.
Okay, Maya. Chill out. I must have hit a nerve.
What he said.
Who said?
The eyewitness.
Eh?
Tell us about the eyewitness. So about the eyewitness.
You know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card.
Oh well.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why's that?
Oh, no reason, just something I remembered to tell you.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal.
Mo's room. Who's Mo? Or is it Moe? Are we getting Moe? Anyway, I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna go visit Mo, I guess. Maybe. Oh, Haito. All right. Let's go meet up with Moe Moe Kyun. December 28th, lodging house, first floor, Moe's room. I wonder whose room this is.
Name tag on the door says Mo on it.
I guess he's not here.
Wow, it's a real mess in here.
My room's probably worse, though. Oh, he's got a CRT. I guess this game did originally come out in, like, what was it, like 2002? So that's really not weird. I mean, even in my, like, late teens, I knew people whose parents had, like, tiny CRTs that they kept in, like, the kitchen just to have, like, a small TV nearby they could watch while making dinner or something. If I had more room and the space to actually, like, keep one, I might actually get a smaller CRT, but I really wouldn't use it that much, to be honest.
Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later.
All these clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Nick's one of those people that's scared of clowns. Uh,
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible.
must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it? She better not want me to try one of these on. Is that a thing she commonly asks you to do, Phoenix? To try on outfits? Suspicious.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office.
In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Thank you for the welcome back, by the way. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner.
What? Those are pajamas?
You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew.
Holy shit.
Man eats, sleeps, and dreams clownhood.
Awesome. Look at these shoes. They're great.
Forget the shoes. Check out that gag banana peel.
Sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch?
You blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You. Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Your peons, you say.
Wow, Mo's very studious.
The Joke's on You, huh?
Clown equipment is so funny looking.
Got a bouncing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken.
Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice?
Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Seems like... Wait, what about these carrots? I almost forgot. Because I kept looking at them, and then... But I always try to go in like a circular-ish motion with my investigation.
What the? There's a string of carrots here.
How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Who knows with this guy? Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right.
I wonder what happened. He sure you can right into it. Or he bounced his head through it with the trampoline, Looney Tunes style. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. It's the image I used for the thumbnail. December 28th, Very Big Circus, Big Top. Circus sure to... It's also very quiet. Like, there hasn't been music for a while. It's kind of ominous. I guess this is what it would feel like to go to a circus or something when, you know, it wasn't in like there wasn't a show happening. It would just feel very empty and stuff. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults.
I'm not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grr.
Huh? Nick?
It wasn't me. Grr. Graw.
Tiger! He's coming this way.
Roll credits.
Nick, you're too young to die. Nick!
Stay, heal. I have no idea who that is, so. Okay, the question is it a man with a funny mustache or is it a lady in a revealing outfit? Because if we have a lady who has a whip to keep the tiger in check, I'm just saying there's a recurring theme in this game. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet.
Nick, are you okay?
I scared you, didn't I? Okay. Oh, she's more like a magical girl. Interesting. That is not the design I was expecting for her, like, at all. Looney Tunes style, make your lover's eyes pop out of the head and their tongues roll out like a scroll and fall into a hole. Correct.
Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me? Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky.
Huh?
You agree, don't you?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Your costume.
Huh?
It's cute. I want to try it on.
Costume? You mean my clothes?
You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best.
Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. And sparkles appear when I do certain poses. They do for me. From my point of view, I mean.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. You put us up next to an animal tamer. I bet we look really odd.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. The tiger did it. The tiger leapt through the air, hit him in the back of the head, and then was able to use its incredible leg strength to bounce off his back onto the roof. I figured it out. You're welcome, chat.
Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered. Why are you sparkling when you...
Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say?
So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry?
Huh?
Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why'd you do that? I was playing with Regent.
Regent, so she was with that beast. No one fights like Phoenix. I don't know the lyrics to that song. Just wanted to make a Beauty and the Beast reference.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
There's someone whose father was just murdered. She seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
It's incredible you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why?
And points for Phoenix. Reference made the gray stuff. It's delicious for you. Huh?
Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the lion. Regent the Regina. Regent and Regina, sorry. Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
And that's why she's not upset that her dad's dead. All right. That checks out. Everyone has a motive to kill the guy. That's how this is going to go, isn't it? I'm going to have to fucking run around interviewing people constantly. There's going to be a bunch of wacky circus performers on the witness stand. It's going to be crazy. What?
Why'd he do that? I'm not sure why he did it.
Tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Stop looking at me with them big ol' eyes. To the Case Looney Tunes style, correct. Oh wait, what'd she say? I was not paying attention. I thought it was like a nothing happened thing. Oh no, I wanted to present it. What about this? What can you tell me? Oh, I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Oh, really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean. Okay. There we go.
This silk hat is Max's. Or this silk hat is Max's.
That's right.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep, he took my sketch to the hat shop, and they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There's only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool and possibly case relevant. Oh, hey, we actually see what he looks like. Okay, I didn't know we had like an image of his face. He does have a big mustache.
It's Max. Hey, where's Max now anyways?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay. Nick and I'll help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal?
Dr. Eggman before the eggs and the PhD. Real. Of course he's not. He found the 5 eggs from the Forgotten Man, and he hasn't been the same since.
I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what?
Giggle. She says. Age 60. Wait, she's 16? That means I just assumed she would be 18, like Maya. She's doing fucking ring or lion taming shit. It's 16? That's crazy. What is up with all these women we meet? Just fucking being like teenage prodigies. The creators of this game like women or something? Crazy. Phoenix Wright really said women can just accomplish more than men. And at a younger age too. I don't need to present herself. Let's present her dad, I guess.
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
Ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea if I check it out for myself. Cool. December 28th, Big Top, Ringmaster's room.
This was the ringmaster's room?
Yeah, this room belongs to the victim. Which means that this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night.
Now that you mention it, that is what he said.
I wonder what... It's an interesting poster.
Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. I want it, Nick. I want it.
I want to get out of here. There's a lot in here to check out. Is that a giant shogi piece? What, was he like a pro shogi player? It's a table for guests. There are some paper scattered on top.
Look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes.
What is it?
I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible.
She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much?
Incredible, huh?
You could say that again. Must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. Ringmaster signed and dated it.
What's the matter, Nick?
Max definitely got a raise, but this document is dated a week ago. Ringmaster's papers, documents related to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud caked on the table.
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, don't even think about it.
I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway?
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like, All County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined.
#1 nose nuzzling champs.
There's a lot of posters here, don't you think?
There are indeed.
So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they?
Maya, we're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be the honest ones around here,
But you didn't even notice that I took one.
she already swiped one. You're incorrigible. You know that? Max G promo poster emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols.
Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall.
It's like a guided tour of the circus's history.
This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office? We can put up pictures of all the clients who've been found not guilty.
And what if we had a client who was found guilty?
We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, Nick. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances.
Posters are the way to go, aren't they?
What do you mean?
We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say wow. Or perhaps hold it. Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride.
Those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Oh, you don't gotta be mean.
This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap.
A really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
Maybe. We'll see about that.
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
Scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Come on, Phoenix, take it. I'm sure it's plot relevant.
This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it's 100% all natural organic mascara.
This one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Okay, Maya. Okay.
All these frames look the same.
They almost look like thank you cards.
Looks like
It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. The Robot Cloud Research Center.
you're kidding, right?
What? They made a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Amazing. Metrosexual. I don't know the exact definition, so let me see. But it's kind of an outdated term. Term for a man who is especially meticulous about his personal style, grooming, and appearance. Often used to refer to heterosexual men who are perceived to be effeminate rather than strictly adhering to stereotypical masculinity standards. It was kind of an insult. That was, yeah. I'd always heard it kind of apply to like men who are straight or claim to be straight, but are very conscious of their looks and skincare and stuff. It was basically like a haha, you take care of yourself, kind of one of those stupid things that, you know, uh, happens. Is it gay to shower? Basically, yeah. It was a thing in the aughts, and it kind of fell out after that, which was mainly why I thought it was funny because it really it's probably one of the most dated lines in this entire game, showing that this came out in 2005. Anyway, I don't see anything else to examine. So, oh, I didn't actually expect there to be anything new. I was just checking.
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you.
Uh,
Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout.
worry about me.
Gina told me that someone professed their love to her.
Professed their love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways.
And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well.
What? Who was it, Mo? Oh,
Someone named Trilo.
Trillo?
Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Haven't met him yet.
Gina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus.
How old are they? She's 16. She must have some sort of strange power over them.
Not kidding, 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her.
Me too, she's so cute. Calm down. I don't know how to spell it. You said it was from the aughts? Oh, like the 2000 to 2009. I actually don't remember how to spell it. Let's see. It's called the aughts. according to one person, random person on Reddit with an account deleted who got 31 upvotes. So you can trust that this is absolutely correct. It just is because calling it the 2000s is incorrect, and I agree actually with this. To be fair, calling it the 2000s would be wrong because that's the whole century. I don't know where it comes from though. Here we go. Wiktionary. You have a definition or something? From the sense of ought to refer to the number 0. As in, okay, I see. Ought, like that's AUGHT implies like elect. So like not in a GUT. I see. It basically means the zeros, but it sounds better than the zeros. Giggle. December 28th, Berry Big Circus entrance.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there.
What?
There's someone over there. Excuse me.
Hi. Hello.
Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me.
Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe?
An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so.
Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying like any regular person would around the circus. Like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya.
Well, I just happen to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of a carny. You can't call them that. Phoenix, that's rude. No, Carney. I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
I'm Benjamin Woodman.
Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. He looks like a ventriloquist. He does because he's dressed like a ventriloquist dummy.
Yes. That's your alias, right?
I believe they call it a stage name. What happened? Excuse me, Ben? Yes, you mean me? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details if I may. But really, I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Do you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica.
Max? He's not very nice. Did you just say that Max is not very nice? Oh, my head hurts. Have you ever mentioned that I'm pretty decent ventriloquist? You have not. It's interesting. To be fair, it's not really a talent that works very well when you aren't, in the same. It's not a streaming talent. Hard to convey that sort of thing. I feel like without being on camera or in the same room. That's interesting. I've never tried it before. But I imagine it's very difficult. Thanks. I hope he's okay. Sounds like he just popped a gasket.
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist?
I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that.
I can't help it. He's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Well, right now, why? He's contagious. Nick has an interesting habit of picking up on other people's speech quirks.
Mind taking a look at this?
I guess we don't need you to look at this after all. I'm showing him everything, because why not? Oh wait, because I really like puppetry. I am aware that you like puppets. I guess I should have maybe thought about that. Oh, Max is only 21. That's still... Wait, no, she's 16. I keep forgetting she's 16 and not 18. That's still weird, Max. Don't do that. 5 years is a pretty big fucking difference when they're a 16-year-old. Here, Max. Nope. Oh, man, this guy's not giving me shit. Regina. The... Really? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, he does. I'm just not sure what to do with him. Oh, cool. I was like, there's got to be somewhere I'm supposed to be going right now. I'm just not sure where yet. It's really taking me back to the Steel Samurai case, where with how you had like a fairly large area you had to constantly be moving around in, and like a bunch of different characters to talk to and show stuff to. December 28th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room.
Hello?
Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The one millionth visitor to the room, Mr. Mo Curls, aka me.
Earplugs. Must find earplugs.
To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Just get my joke right there.
No. I don't get it, actually.
I welched on giving you one more than one.
I get it, but it's not funny.
No. If it was funny, it's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in
Lansing. Gotta be Lansing, right? Lansing.
Catch my drift?
All right, this guy's very unfunny so far. I will be satisfied if he can make me laugh once this entire game. Maya? Don't laugh, Maya. This is like some Faustian nightmare.
Come on, it was funny.
Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. Holy shit. I do like his hat, though. I'll give him that. Phoenix is so mean. He's pretty mean. But we already know he's scared of clowns, so I'm not surprised that he doesn't like Mo.
Sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb.
I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it, but you have to admit he is kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that because he isn't. All right. What's up?
Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus?
It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time?
The hits just keep coming.
The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry.
20 years? Wow.
Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's too much competition.
I do like bowling.
But I love the circus.
I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us.
Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh.
Har, 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 har.
The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world, a real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for.
I like that his carrot keeps going back in front of his face, so he has to push it.
He was happy to take care of his employees.
I see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man?
Mo.
Wiggity, 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 what? Wiggity, 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 what?
I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way?
Do you think he gets disability checks for it? Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek? Yeah, he's the witness.
Of the crime.
Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime.
Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He'd always add new elements to the show.
New elements?
When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned.
A bit long in the tooth?
But that make-believer takes things too far.
Make-believer?
The magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean by one of those? Well, the joke's on him now.
On him?
Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. Hey, the murder.
Go ahead.
Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything.
But he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw?
Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay sealed, stay zipped.
That's not fair.
I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details, but only if you can get old stiff lips here to make with the funny.
Stiff lips? Wait, you mean me?
Nick, you can do it.
What's the matter?
Just getting ready. Okay, do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. All right, you got me. Yeah.
At least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job.
Yeesh, could have got some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here.
Wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw.
Sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician and Dr. Eggman. It's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is.
There's more about Max than he's letting on. Okay, he's not going to say anything, but I'll read it anyway. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind?
You want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do.
Oh, shit, I accidentally skipped a thing. I think that's enough advice for now. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded. Okay.
Russell, how could anyone do this to you? I...
Who's taking this really hard?
That uppity faker's uppity top hat. They found this at the scene of the crime, didn't they?
That's what I've been told.
Unbelievable. That jerk killed the ringmaster.
It is a shame what happened to the ringmaster. Homo. Seems that the ringmaster was truly a great man. Was he? I feel like we're gonna learn otherwise, but...
Thinks he can kill the ringmaster. It's only just that he should die too. Mo! Sorry. I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being.
Why do you hate him so much?
Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clocked Ben right over the head as hard as he could.
Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment?
You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves.
Cafeteria?
Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there.
Alright.
Yes. The Very Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around.
Ooh, cool. Thank you. This is an atlas.
Oh, I kill myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary!
Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map added to the court record. Okay. Oh, he specifically says, how am I supposed to know about people aren't in a circus? That is kind of helpful, actually.
That's the ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching the circus performances. Cuter than a little puppy Maltese, that Regina. If only my Lorena was that cute.
Lorena?
Lorena's my daughter.
That's fucked up that you just called your daughter not cute.
She lives with her mother now.
It's true what they say about the tears of a clown.
I've been friends with Russell since even before the circus began. He was so selfless. He always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I would have thanked him more than I did. Ben, how's he doing?
He's a ventriloquist, isn't he?
That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Just kidding.
Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder.
Yeah, it's the simplest problem to solve. Or that's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trillo.
Oh. So Ben confessed his love for Regina, but he had to have Trillo. Ben, you're 31, she's 16. What the fuck? I think there's another case going on here that we need to look into. I hope he's the killer now, because I want him behind bars. Max is 21, and that's weird. But Ben is 31. That is 15 years difference. I'm glad Max conked you in the head, you fucking freak. Trillo?
Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet. You'll barely get a word out of him.
Really? Master and puppet. Interesting. Well, regardless of if Ben is the murderer, he's still a villain. This place sucks. December 28th, Big Top Cafeteria. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. I don't think that's the only issue here, man. I think they got mold in the walls. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. I don't get it. Keep our cafeteria clean. Well, oh, there you go. That's what happened. Anyway, keep our cafeteria clean. They did a terrible job. Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. A bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Real and true. That's how we keep the basement cleaned. That tracks. It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside, once we're finished with the case. All right, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Where's the mute button when you need it? This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat the hamburgers, right? I suppose he could. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something? That ain't juice, my guy. That is alcohol. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're gonna have to go back and meet with him. Him? Hi. Broken bottle. An orange juice bottle. That ain't orange juice. That was broken on the cafeteria floor. The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? I would. Okay. Let me double check all the rooms that it isn't. Yeah, here. Might take a look at this. Nope. Okay. Thought he might react to it too. I guess not. You? No. Okay. Worth a try. December 28th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay, then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Oh, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, yes, yes. Sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. Once I was done with practice, I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? Be cold outside. Where's your coat? It's all right. I'll be right back. Should only take about 10 minutes. 16. Some people shouldn't even marry at 26. That's what I'm saying, man. Why the fuck is them trying to marry a 16-year-old a major plot point of this? And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. We have everything we need. We have the crime photo. We have his hat, which was found at the crime scene. We got the papers. But that's from a week ago. We have the poster, which I don't think is going to be relevant, to be fair. The map. I never looked at the map. I don't think that's going to be super relevant either. At least not right now. Well, it'll probably come up in the case. The broken bottle. Alcohol. I guess I can try it. We're still at max HP. I can just go for it. I could save and just go for it. If I fuck it up, I can just load my save. Oops. Actually, yeah. Bam. Let's go. Meeting with Russell. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, You finished your contract negotiations a week ago.
Fabulous.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that?
Sorry, sweetie, that's private.
The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max? Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about.
Well, not if I don't have to.
Isn't this why the ringmaster called you to his room that night? Was it the bottle? Because of what happened that morning and he was like getting mad at him? Or would I present Ben himself? Probably the bottle. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night?
Where did you get that?
The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Of course. It fell and broke on the floor.
He's still hiding something else. Max,
What is it, my sweetie?
it didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... there's...
Ben.
76% alcohol? That's crazy. That's some strong shit. Is that what Max drinks? God damn. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night.
Fabulous! You might as well be a magician.
Cool, that went great. Way better than the ones in in the last case. Episode 2. Alright.
The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in.
You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist?
You could put it that way.
Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina?
That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her.
I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be either, but technically, by being 10 years younger than him, you're a lot less of a creep, I would say.
Won't you put up with that?
Oh, Brett, are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this was Ben we're talking about?
All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized that it was my chance.
Your chance?
That's when I went to his room, and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's.
I see.
Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up.
Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word, not without Ben.
Hello?
The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Trilloquist.
But a puppet doesn't talk.
I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed.
You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet?
You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. Don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? Trillo Quist. I feel like I should have seen that coming. No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. They'll go hiding puppets. Hi. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Oh, his Ben Triloquist. I see. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. I hate it. Affectionate. Agreed. But everyone loved the ringmaster, and there's no sign of footprints on the scene. Still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. Now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Yeah. Looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of those posters. You mean stole one of those posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trillo! That's Ben's puppet! I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Triloquist, a ventriloquist puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? For fun. This punk, huh? Trillo is such a wooden, cheeky excuse for a puppet. I can't believe that this thing is what I'm up against for Regina's love. Ah, my sweetie pie. Love only me. What? You're up against what for Regina's love? Whatever. Let's hurry up and give this thing back to Ben. Where is he? Oh, wait. I didn't check the cafeteria. That's probably where he's at. Yep. December 28th, Big Talk Cafeteria. Oh, hey, Ben. After I sneezed, you sneezed. It's like yawning. Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? I do indeed. It's like yawning, but awful. True. I don't really like yawning much either, to be fair. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case.
Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go.
All right, Maya, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
Let's see. Maybe we should go talk to the clown again.
Hey, wait!
I gotta make his voice different enough from Moe's.
Who said that?
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No,
No. I would never.
it was me. Yeah, me, down here.
You're Trillo?
That is Mr. Quiz to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect.
Got it. Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
8-bit? This was on the Game Boy Advance. That ain't 8-bit. Oh my god, he's fucking punching him. Jesus Christ. Trillo, we've talked about insulting people. You promised.
But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal.
I'm sorry, Trillo.
Nick, what just happened? Trillo's still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet?
Hey, who do you think you are, calling me a puppet?
Tell us what you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Trillo Quist, you behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man?
I guess so.
No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now?
These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick?
Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head.
Same, I don't like yawning either. I don't want anyone to see my insides, like my organs or stuff. That was like my fear growing up because I hated surgeries. Interesting. I feel like that's a valid enough fear. Those are my insides. That shit's private. You don't just get to see that for free.
Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants.
Your partner? You mean Ben?
Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here.
Oh, my.
But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna.
You're...
Madonna?
Regina. My lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben?
I'm not sure if I'd go that far.
You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her.
Mary?
The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud.
You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up, I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there.
If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts.
Puppet's a bad name. The Muppets would never agreed. I'm gonna throw this man in a wood chipper.
You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. well, she...
I don't care. It is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I fucking hate this guy. I know you think that, but... But what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
Now you're giving musicians a bad name. Gave her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me.
I'm not singing this. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to...
The rest is private.
You would be a tenor. Correct. Well, the melody's pretty good. Those lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now that Trillo's here, dump him in a bucket of termites. I'm down. Now that Trillo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now?
Hey, buttface.
Ah,
Yeah, it's gotta be a slow, painful death. You're right.
You must be looking forward to tomorrow. Aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? Aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Trillo?
Enough jibba-jabba. Let's get to court already.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. December 28th, Berry Big Circus, Big Top. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair, those two. What did that puppet... Funky? Oh no. Now what?
Yeah!
Did he steal my attorney's badge?
hey, welcome back, Nick.
That monkey! Ah! My badge! The monkey stole it.
What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina!
You! That monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge!
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? Correct.
By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey.
His name is Money? The monkey is called Money?
Yes.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems.
Eh?
Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. It's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know.
Huh? You don't know?
Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming.
Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it is time for that to revisit that I revisit that kooky clown.
You mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that's always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me.
Trillo told you that he was in love with you.
Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him.
But what about Ben?
What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo.
Like sand through the hourglass, so were the days of the circus. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. This case is gonna kill me.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
Oh, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it.
I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
So, I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo?
Neither. Wait. Wait, you do realize that Trillo is a puppet?
I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Oh boy. I'm gonna leave you to that.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time.
Ugh.
It's all right to be wrong every now and then again, right?
See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So, what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
You know, I put a whoopee cushion on the chair. You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you?
Okay. Regina. So, about Regina.
Gina's such a pure, innocent child.
Yeah, that's the problem.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know, but that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life.
I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet.
Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications.
Can you tell me about Money? You ever heard of a monkey named Money?
Ah, yes, money.
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge, but under no circumstances can you chase after him.
Why's that?
Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then, who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner's staying.
You mean right now?
Of course. Shall we go?
Should we go with them now or wait a while? Let's go. Interesting. December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
I can't breathe.
Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room.
Acro?
He's an acrobat. Seems like he's not around today.
It's a pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there, too. Just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later.
Money the monkey, a monkey who takes care of Acro, habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. He's got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model.
Don't ever do it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. Why not? She can be a muscle woman if she wants. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be.
Can a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? That's the nicest thing you said all day, Phoenix. She worked out, she'd become Susie. Cool. I don't see the problem.
It's a money calendar.
Whoever's in this room must really love monkeys. Wait, did she say money or monkey? I actually don't. I thought she said money and she was being funny, but now I'm actually not sure. Maybe a little too much. Wow, I just realized that the year's almost over. Amazing how time flies. Been one wild year, especially the last part. Well, we still got one last person to help this year. Max. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. What? You're choking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Amazing. Can a man respect another man for said man's rugged physique without saying anything else about said man? Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror? Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this, it's a trophy. It's really heavy. Nick, I found it, your badge. It's right here. Yay. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. From Trillo to Regina. Ring. A cheap ring with an eerie sparkle. From T to R is engraved on it. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I don't even know what an eerie sparkle is supposed to be. But it's correct because I don't want Trillo proposing to Regina. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. We finished up that investigation perfectly on time. Cool. Like the twinkle off a pimp's gold tooth, maybe. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it's not like it matters. Anyway. So you know what pimps is? I don't think pimps stopped being a thing, did they? Anyway. That's it for today. We'll do more of this case. We'll do the trial and probably some more investigating, unless it's a really long trial day on Tuesday. Wednesday we'll be doing that Majora's Mask rando I was gonna do last week. Did I enjoy the clown? He's pretty funny. Funny enough. He's funny in that most of what he says isn't funny. So when he says something funny, it hits, you know. Funny how? Funny looking. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. That's a callback. Thursday, more Phoenix Wright. Friday. Oh, Magical Quest. Whatchamacallit? The Mickey Mouse game I talked about earlier. Saturday, some more MLP in the Discord. And Sunday, more Phoenix Wright. So we'll see how long it takes us to get through this case. But yeah. That is it. PPR. Go follow Ringo Martiste. Very cool. Very epic. Here is a raid message. If anyone wants to join in for that, I'm gonna go see. There's somebody we can raid into. The Dizzle. Let's see. Hmm. I think we'll raid into Lemon, who's doing Stardew Valley. Um. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.